You're still watching the Citi Newsroom. We're still at the court complex, and we have with us here one of the victims of the alleged extortion story. Now, we'll engage him and try to get his perspective on all of this. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom. Now, tell me, what happened on that fateful day?
I left home around 2:45 a.m. That was in the midnight. I was going to the airport shell to buy foodstuffs. I was hungry, so on my way, I booked Uber. And the Uber driver used the UPSA road. So I was actually on my phone, and all I could realize was that the car stopped, and he said police. So I said, well, police, then maybe they are into search for ammunitions and illegal stuff as well. So he told me to come out, and I came out of the car. He told me to remove everything I have in my pocket. That was my 1,000 cedis and my phone. So after I removed it, he asked me, what do I do? I told him I'm a student. He started asking me questions about my family and stuff. I answered him. So I told him, if anything, is there any reason why he's asking me all these questions? Because I don't feel safe with what he's asking. He said, so I decided to call my dad. I was calling him, and one of the cops snatched my phone. And he hung up the call, and he went through my mail. I have a girlfriend in UK, and she is, we have some kind of business and stuff to do, and so he actually went through everything, and when he saw the things we were talking about, I don't know, he really felt I have money on me, so he said I do fraud. So he handcuffed me and took me to the car. So we actually were going towards the airport road, and they said, well, with this they will take me to the Cortes, or either they will take me to a hotel and deal with me if I don't give them 20,000 cedis. I said, I've done nothing wrong, so why would you take me there? And then a threat started. So I was feeling unsafe, and I just said, okay, then I'll give you the money. So he set me free. So they took me to Awudome Road, passed there and came to Circle and called one guy. The guy was in a black shirt. The guy came out and gave one officer his phone, and he gave me the number to send the money to it. So I did a transaction from my bank to that mobile money wallet. Well, I didn't know them, and I felt very bad, so they left me along the way, and I picked the taxi home. So that was how everything happened. So the following day, I had to report to the Kaneshi police station, and God being so good, I met Inspector Confidence, and he has done so well. I'm very much grateful, so I think he deserves it. So
let me take you back a bit. How many officers were these? How many were they? Were they in police uniform? Were they armed? Which vehicle did they approach you in?
Well, they were in uniform, and they were armed, and they were masked. Yeah, they were 5.
Was it completely masked or with a regular face mask?
They were completely masked. You can't see their faces. But God being so good, they had arrested one guy, and the guy knew me. The guy was in the car at the back seat, and the guy was watching everything that was going on. So after everything, when I got home, the guy called me and said, bro, were you not the one the police people were harassing you and all that? I said, yeah, what happened? Were you there? He said, yes. So I then told him to give me where they took him to, the station. So they took him to airport. So that was where I started following up. I had to ask him the person who was in charge that night, and I started gathering information, and I gave them to the CID, and that was when investigation started, and he has done so well, and for now I feel everything is under control. So
now let's talk about the whole experience. How did you feel that night?
Well, I felt unsafe. I felt it was very terrible. I didn't expect that to happen, because I know they are police and they are supposed to protect us, but they rather made me feel like we are not safe. So I think it's a bad thing. Yeah.
How has your experience affected how you see police officers now?
To be honest with you, I know there are good ones and there are bad ones. Yeah. But we are in the country, so definitely, so far as they are doing their work well, they will be able to fish out the bad ones, and at the end of the day, we'll know the results.
I'm sure you were in court today. What do you make of the entire proceedings, and how did you feel seeing those officers in court today?
Felt terrible, and I felt bad for them though. Yeah, because they are all young. I'm also young, but there is more to life, and I don't think they should have done that for whatever reason. I told them I wanted to call my lawyer, my dad, for them to talk to me. They said no, they seized my phone. That means they infringe on my rights, so it's not good. They didn't do well at all. Yeah, they didn't do very well at all.
It's been a couple of days since the whole experience. How are you feeling now?
Well, you should know, I don't feel comfortable, I don't feel safe, because I'm already getting calls from strangers. Are you sure they did this? Are you sure they did that? Like, it's like a threat. I don't feel safe. So, this is how the thing is going. I'm just hoping everything goes well and I just remain safe and live peacefully. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So you just heard the victim in the extortion accusation being leveled against some 5 police officers, then narrating his experience, and he makes us understand that he still feels unsafe after the entire experience. We cross over now to my colleague Anas Seidu, who's put together a report from another case of police extortion.